At the time of recording this, not all the details were released about Dave Ellefson, and there has been new updates to the story, so any opinions I have in this video, they might have changed over time, based on new evidence and new information that was released.
Famcast Media, bitch!
Okay, so I want to apologize in advance for the audio. The sound that you're hearing in this entire video, all that staticky stuff. Apparently my microphone is so powerful that it's able to pick up the air conditioner and the fan that's running in the other room. So I'm actually surprised at how strong this microphone is. But yeah, if you do hear any static or any audio imperfections, that's basically what it is. My microphone isn't dying, and I apologize in advance for it. So right now we have some shocking news involving the bassist of Megadeth. Good afternoon, demons and demonesses. Kwame here, and I literally just got this on my newsfeed a couple of hours ago. I sent it to D and like other members of Famcast Media just to see how they would react. And to be honest, I'm actually kind of surprised about this. Megadeth just recently parted ways with their bassist David Ellefson. Now, if you know anything about him, he was pretty much like one of the founding members of Megadeth. Apart from, the 6-year hiatus that he took, he's been with Megadeth for, forever. So the band released a statement, and it reads as follows. We are informing our fans that David Ellefson is no longer playing with Megadeth, and that we are officially parting ways with him. We do not take this decision lightly. While we do not know every detail of what occurred, with an already strained relationship that has already been revealed, now is enough to make working together impossible moving forward. We look forward to seeing our fans on the road this summer, and we cannot wait to share our brand new music with the world. It is almost complete. Dave Mustaine, Megadeth. May 24th, 2021. Now, earlier this month, and I kind of, didn't really touch up on it, there were, rumors about, David Ellefson having, inappropriate, conversations with minors online. Now, like I said, there's been no police report. So far, there hasn't been any charges against David, but either way, it's some very shocking allegations. Now, he claims that this was consensual and that it was I'm not sure if you guys remember To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. One of the things that they say, he had this one Predator that said it was a role-playing chat room, dude, role-playing chat room. And that's pretty much what Ellefson is claiming what's happening in this situation. Now, like I said, there's been no police investigation, no charges against him. There's been a couple videos and screenshots that have been released of Ellefson. And to be honest, it's really not looking good. It's looking rather quite disgusting if these allegations are true. And I think the reason why Dave made this decision, I think it's because of the fact that he doesn't want to catch backlash for this. I mean, let's say the allegations are true. All right, for the sake being, do you know how bad people would cancel Megadeth if they knew that they allowed a known predator to perform in the band with them, that that could prey upon any of the fans, that's currently preying upon children on the internet? That would pretty much damage the band's reputation. So Dave was like, you know what? I gotta save the reputation of the band. I have to cut this guy go. And it's kind of sad. Like I really hope that this isn't true, and that Ellefson is found innocent. But if he really did the crime, then he should have to face the consequences for his actions, because that's fucking disgusting. And you want to know another reason why? I mean, I'm gonna put myself for example. All right. When I found out that Nicki Minaj, was dating Kenneth Petty, I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to start distancing myself between Nicki Minaj. I'm going to stop listening not really listening to her music as much. And like I said, it was just a rumor at the time that she was dating Kenneth Petty. Then when after I found out that she had married Kenneth Petty, I'm like, you know what? I'm officially done with Nicki Minaj. I'm not listening to her music ever again. And I kind of regret ever being a fan of Nicki Minaj. Now, if you guys don't know who Kenneth Petty is, Kenneth Petty, you know, I don't think he's a celebrity or anything like that. He's like some guy that Nicki knew when she was like a kid. And apparently he had sexually assaulted a little girl and held a knife to her throat. And he spent some time in jail for that. He also spent time in jail for, I think, manslaughter, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm like, why would you marry somebody like that? I mean, she literally broke up with Meek Mill, who was a successful rapper. Left him to date a fucking lifetime sex offender and have a baby by this guy. I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. I can't be a fan of somebody that does some shit like this, that thinks that type of lifestyle is okay. So I'm like, you know what? Me personally, I canceled Nicki Minaj. I no longer want to listen to her music. I deleted all of her songs that I ever had. Got rid of all, you know, what little merch I did have of hers. You know, like I said, when I was a kid, I did kind of consider myself one of those barbs. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck them. If the barbs want to support a fucking known pedophile and think that it's okay for her to marry a damn pedophile and have a baby by a fucking pedophile, then, you know, have at it, horse. But that's not a lifestyle that I condone. That's not a lifestyle that I think is okay, you know? So I think, like I said, this is the position that Dave was in. You know, he can't just sit by and allow a member of his band to, you know, fucking, you know, and talk to little kids on the internet and then think that he can get away with that shit. Now, like I said, he hasn't been brought on criminal charges, so I'm gonna just wait for the police to do their investigation. Hopefully they find, you know, hopefully, you know, they solve this and get this problem rectified. But either way, that would look very, very bad on the band. Now, it seems like the fans are pretty split on this. Actually, some of the fans are saying that it wasn't because of, you know, the sexting allegations. It was because apparently he had cheated on his wife, which, you know, it's wrong, but, you know, it's something that, you know, a lot of people do, especially whether it be Hollywood, whether it be fucking the music industry. Pretty much all sorts of celebrities cheat on their spouses. It's at the point now where if I hear about somebody cheating on their spouse, I'm like, you know what? It doesn't even shock me anymore. Because it looks like fucking everyone is doing it. And, you know, you have fucking shows like fucking Steve Wilkos and the fucking Maury Show. People cheating on this person and that person. It's pretty much been normalized already. I mean, it's kind of sad, but at the same time, you know, is it the worst thing a person can do? No. Some of the fans are saying that it's because, you know, Dave is trying to portray, you know, a conservative Christian, you know, persona, that's why they got rid of him. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Now, like I said, I know Dave Mustaine is a born-again Christian. There's been times where, you know, he's refused to perform with certain bands because, you know, he views the bands as, quote, too satanic or too dark or some shit like that. Apparently he prays before every show. He's also, like I said, he's also somewhat of a conspiracy theorist. But, you know, I kind of put all that shit aside because, you know, his music is still good. His lyrical themes are still somewhat relatable. I mean, listen to Dystopia. That album was, like, fucking amazing. Come to think of it, I don't think there was ever a Megadeth album that I didn't like. Now, to interject, the content that he was, you know, involved in online, apparently he was in video chat with someone, and while he was video chatting with them, he recorded, well, pretty much got in front of the camera and started, you know, playing with himself. So, that's pretty much the video that is currently leaked right now. Now, apparently the girl that Ellefson, you know, was, you know, sexting and, you know, doing this stuff to, apparently she was, you know, a consenting adult. And she came out and confessed this. And she also confessed that, you know, she recorded everything that they did, shared it with a friend, and then that friend had their phone hacked, and then somehow it ended up all over the internet. So, this is just really, really sad all around. Like I said, if Ellefson was, you know, doing this, was grooming other underage girls. And like I said, we don't know if that is true or not. It's just allegations at this point. All we know is that he did, have a sexting relationship with a consenting adult. And for that, I say, look, I know he was married. I knew he was in a relationship. But it's not the end of the fucking world. But like I said, you're just going to have to wait until, there is an investigation. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully he will be found clear, because nobody wants something like this to be true. There's already enough, children suffering in this world. And the last thing we need is, more heartbreaking news of another celebrity doing some shit like this. I mean, we already have fucking Matt Gaetz. We already got fucking Josh Duggar. Already got fucking, I don't know how many other fucking people out there. In fact, D literally just sent me another story that I have to report on too, so look forward to that in the next video. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this. I just really hope that, this investigation goes on, and that they, find out the truth and what really happened with Dave Ellefson, and if he really did do the things that people are claiming that he did. But even so, Megadeth is going to be short a bassist, so I'm not sure. I hope they can find one before they start touring again. Like I said, it's the summer, people are getting vaccinated, things are starting to reopen, so it's only a matter of time before things start going back to normal, which is something that I am ready for. Alright, you guys, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Guys, stay safe, stay metal, hail Satan, and I'll catch you guys next time.